Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Physical Science with Mr. Kenton. Hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to continue our practice with working with density problems. And last time we went through a density problem where they gave us the mass and the volume, and that was pretty straightforward. We plugged it into the equation and it was real simple. But there are going to be times when we're given problems where it's not necessarily that simple. And so our task needs to be, how do we solve problems when they're maybe not as simple or straightforward as the one that we did last time? And so the second problem in our PowerPoint is one of those problems. And so let me actually rewrite that here. It says, if mercury, now if you remember, mercury is an element on the periodic table. If mercury has a density of 13.6 grams per centimeter cubed and a mass of 25.1 grams, what volume of mercury do we have? All right, so that's the question exactly as it's written in the PowerPoint. Now, a couple of things I want to walk us through before we just go ahead and start plugging in the numbers and getting all caught up and doing the math. Let's think about what we just read through here. So, because you're going to have to be able to pull from the problem the information that we need to know. Now, they've told us the identity of this substance is mercury, might be helpful. But if it's a calculation of what volume, probably not, but it's useful to know, right? It says it has a density of 13.6 grams per centimeter. So right away, one thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to underline that density, right? That's something that I know that we're going to need to use in order to solve for this and set it up, right? Then it says, and a mass of 25.1 grams. Aha, look, we got another number that's been provided to us. So I'm just going to underline that, and that's our mass component, right? And so I've been given, according to what we've read already, density and mass. And the last part of this says, what volume of mercury do we have? And so when I look at that, the thing I'm going to circle here is the volume. This question is asking you and I to solve for the volume of mercury, right? Now, if that's the case, based on what we've been given, we should be able to solve for the volume of mercury. Now I'm going to make this screen disappear, and if you need it, you can always pause the video and go back. I'm going to make it disappear, all right? And so let's think back to our problem solving, right? We always want to identify what's been given to us. And so if you think back to the things that we underlined on the previous drawing, we said that we had the density, which was 13.6 grams per cubic centimeter. And we also stated that we knew the mass. We said that the mass, according to the problem, 25.1 grams. And in this particular problem, they want us to solve for volume. Now, when you think about this, we know that the equation for density is D equals M over V. Now you might be thinking to yourself, but they're asking us, or asking me, to solve for V. So how can I use this equation, D equals M over V, to solve for V? I want you guys to think about it. Think about what you guys have been doing in your math classes. You've got M and V. How are they connected? You should be telling me that they're connected by division. And so if my goal is I want to get V by itself, then I'm going to need to multiply both sides by V. right? Now when I do that, my V's are going to cancel on the right, so then I'm going to have D times V equals M. Now, is that what it's asking me to find? No, I need to get M, or excuse me, V. I need to get V. Now, that being the case, you've got D times V. D and V are connected by multiplication. So in order to separate them, we have to do the opposite operation, which is division. So I'm going to now divide both sides by D. Now, my D's on the left are going to cancel, and then I'm left with my equation that V equals M over D. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that we've got in our given. Now we can move over and go into our solve. So for our solve, we know V equals M, which our mass was 25.1 grams, and our D was that 13.6 grams per centimeter cubed, right? So now we can just plug that into our calculator. You got 25.1 divided by 13.6. And so then we get that the volume for for mercury in this particular case is going to be 1.8. Now, if you're following along with me here with the units, the grams are going to cancel, and I'm going to be left with just centimeters cubed. So my volume of mercury in this case is 1.8 centimeters cubed of mercury, which its element symbol is Hg. We'll be learning about chemical symbols soon. So that's how you would go through and solve that problem. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope this helped. Talk to you guys soon.